Hello there, great learners! I am Rana, and I will be your teacher for today. Welcome to our math class. How have you been? I hope you're doing great. Today, we are going to explore more in the amazing world of mathematics. At the end of this episode, you will be able to identify the remainder of a polynomial equation and prove the remainder theorem. Before we start our lesson for today, let us revisit your lesson about dividing whole numbers. In this example, 10 is the dividend and 2 is the divisor. If we are asked to divide these numbers, then the quotient is 5. This means that 10 is divisible by 2 and the numbers 5 and 2 are the factors of 10. This time, we are going to divide 10 by 3. What do you think will be the quotient? Very good! Since 10 is not divisible by 3, therefore, we don't have an exact value for the quotient. As you notice, there is a remainder, which is 1, which also means that 3 is not a factor of 10. This time, let us consider this division. X cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 7 divided by x minus 2. Can you still recall the steps in dividing polynomials?
X cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 7 is the dividend, while x minus 2 is the divisor. Using the long division method, let us solve for the quotient. When dividing polynomials, we only divide the first terms. In this equation, we are going to divide x cubed with x. The answer is x squared. Write it on top of your equation. Then multiply it with the divisor. Next step will be subtraction. Make sure that the exponents of each term are aligned. Let's repeat the steps with the next terms. Divide negative x squared with x. Write the quotient on the top, multiply it to the divisor, then subtract. Now divide negative x with x. Just repeat the steps, write, multiply, and divide. Since there is no other term to bring down, we already have an answer. The quotient here is x squared minus x minus 1, and there is a remainder 5, which means that the polynomial x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 7 is not divisible by x minus 2, and therefore x minus 2 is not a factor of the polynomial.
Now, we will be talking about the remainder theorem. It states that if the polynomial p of x is divided by x minus r, where r is a real number, then the remainder r is a constant and is equal to p of r. So r is equal to p of r. Thus, there are two ways to find the remainder when p of x is divided by x minus r. That is, calculate the value of p of r using the remainder theorem, or the other one is using the synthetic division. I will only discuss the first one for today. That is, calculating the value of p of r using the remainder theorem. Suppose we were asked to divide 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x minus 2 by x minus 1. What will be the remainder? When a polynomial is divided by a divisor in the form x minus r, just simply equate x minus r into 0 to get the value of x. Then, substitute it to the given polynomial to determine the remainder.
First, let's equate our divisor x minus 1 to 0. So x is equal to 1. Then let us substitute 1 to our polynomial. Let us simplify following the Gemdas rule. So p of 1 is equal to 4 times 1 cube minus 3 times 1 square plus 5 times 1 minus 2. Simplifying further, p of 1 is equal to 4. Thus, the remainder is 4. Since there is a remainder which is 4, is x minus 1 a factor of 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x minus 2? Very good! The answer is no. X minus 1 is not a factor of 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. In our second example, x cubed plus 2x squared minus 9x minus 18 divided by x plus 2, what is the dividend? What is the divisor? How about the remainder? You can pause this video while you are trying to solve. If you already have an answer, play the video to check if you got it correctly. Here is the solution. Compare your answers. Did you get it right? Since there is no remainder, therefore, x plus 2 is a factor of x cubed plus 2x squared minus 9x minus 18.
There you go! This has been Ma'am Rana. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. See you again in our next class. Bye!